Hi, I'm Evan. I've been playing the game for 3 years and like 3 months.
Hi, my name is Comtas Gigi.
I'm Come to a Seppi.
Come to a Smoke.
Come to a Motion.
Hey, so I'm Busy. My in-game name is The Real Quaid, and I've been playing since September last year.
It's pretty close to the classic, except my damage was a Kamamir.
Charlotte and Chow.
Veramos, Megan, Bella, Sigmaris, and I believe Shannon.
My first GB10 team, it was actually with the help of Seppi. So it was obviously Bernard, Bella Dion, Fran, Lauren, and Shannon.
Shannon, definitely. Bella Dion, obviously, the MVP of the team. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Darian.
My very first Nat 5 was actually Okeanos, or as I'd like to call him, Papa Okeanos.
Jameer.
Chow. Water Dragon Knight.
Tiana.
Ganymede.
I pulled 2 weeks into working with Come to Us, and it was Sekhmet. I still have her to this day, and I have not 6-starred her. Maybe I should.
Who is my most wanted monster? It was Sylvia. In fact, when I went into this, I still thought it was Sylvia, but 2A Raok has just completely fulfilled anything that I wanted Sylvia for. I think in my heart of hearts,
Definitely Vanessa.
maybe it's Feng Yan.
Probably Gianna. She's just cute, she's stylish.
Yeah, Gianna. That's my answer.
What is there not to like about her?
My biggest mistake, even till this day, is not maxing out my towers fast enough.
I Devilmon my Hua, and not even like a little bit. I'm talking like all the way, and I'm pretty sure she needs like 13 Devilmon. I was young. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying don't do it, but I did it.
I didn't really bother farming that much. I was just summoning and 6-starring everything in sight. Well, not everything, but just the monsters I thought were cute.
Definitely selling some runes that I shouldn't. Like in the beginning of the game, I remember getting a couple, like slot 4, slot 6 HP legend runes that were swift and they didn't have any speed. So I'm like, oh, this is a bad rune. It doesn't have speed. Let's throw it away. And I didn't even know their re-apps existed.
If I could go back in time and give it's very hard filming yourself and baking brownies at the same time. If I could go back in time and give myself some advice in Summoner's War, it would be to focus on farming.
I would definitely tell myself to farm more.
Farm, farm, farm. Get those runes.
Rune cycling is really important. I wish somebody just laid out the idea that like your first goal in the game, get 5 and 6-star level runes and then swap out all those 4-star ones you got and never look back.
Not to worry about summoning monsters so much and just focus on runes.
Be very selective in the beginning of what runes I sell and which ones to keep. Even though the substats don't look great, you can always re-app them. I wish I didn't sell a lot of runes that I did.
If I were Summoners War monster, I'd be Rakan, the Fire Chimera, because he's big, tanky, and does revenge damage.
Maybe Bella, the light Inugami, because I've been told that I act very similarly to an excited yet well-obedient puppy.
I would love to be the Dark Neostone agent with her kimono.
And I'm sorry about this, Gigi. I know you're still trying to get it, but I'd be a Perna because I'd like to fly and I'm pretty hot.
I would have to choose Eleanor, my light pony, and my cat Luna actually summoned my light pony for me with this paw.
I would probably be Geldnir, the Light Lightning Emperor, because I'm very rare, it's very hard to find me, and no one likes me. Yeah.
I think the coolest thing I've done in Summoners War was probably my first RTA win, which was on the BR stream. It was like a lot of energy, and I was like, I had the coaching of Seppi. It was pretty fun.
My fastest Swift set, it's about 206 on Triton.
The fully farmable TOA hard clear team, I don't know why, but like I really value TOA. It's like my favorite content in the game. So when I was able to clear it with 100% farmable team,
My 8 seconds in Conqueror 2, that is my biggest achievement in Summoner's War thus far.
Actually, for me personally, it has nothing to do with the game, but it has to do with learning the community, being friends with everyone, and making a new group to be with and hang out with, socialize with, and that's what's really brought Summoners War together for me.
The hardest floor of TOA would be Artemil on hard. If he's on like 80 or 90, always makes me have to second guess myself.
whichever floor has the Dark Phantom Thieves in the waves. They are always. I'm always just autoing I'm going super chill, and then those fools jump in my way, and I need to stop and throw in like a chilling or something, just something to strip for one floor.
For me, in this point in time, I think I still have some trouble with the Lyrith and TOA hard. I just always forget what color you have to hit first.
The Artemiel stage. Definitely, depending on where he is during that month.
Probably the Ragdoll Leo stage.
It's hard to say because I've never finished it. I got my butt kicked on that many times, so all of them.
My favorite change in Summoner's War has been the introduction of the dupe exchange, where you can put your dupes and get, you know, a blessing, or you can get a rune, or you can get a gem.
Dude, I personally asked for mid-boss auto options, and that's my favorite change. You're welcome.
The World Arena Manager being implemented with the free cost of removing runes.
The first thing that comes to my mind, honestly, is the new changes to RTA,
The free rune for RTA.
where you can re-ruin your monsters at any time, which to me incentivizes me to play more.
Now I don't spend any of my mana on free rune. It's amazing.
My first 6-star was Veramos. It was a different time. I'm not saying that Veramos should be your first 6-star, but he was mine.
Beta, I think it was Beta. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was, because she was my only cute monster at the time.
My first 6-star was Chow.
Okay, so my first 6-star was to help me a lot in GB10, help of the coach Seppi, and can you guess? Lauren.
Definitely Belladion. So happy that I chose that monster as the first one. He brings everything to the table. Death break, heal, attack bar, strip. It's like the perfect monster.
My favorite monster and why? What is my favorite monster?
Right now, I'm really in love with Belinus. He's an overall great monster. Moke had him before me, built him. I saw what he could do.
My favorite monster is Light Druid because he's special in the way that when he strips, he has a chance of provoking.
My favorite monster in Summoner's War?
Probably Bernard. He's just so useful to me. I use him everywhere. I think he looks cool. He's obviously green and yellow, which are my colors of Brazil.
Dude, this is tough.
The Wind Drunken Master. I know that a lot of people have no idea what this monster does, but I loved him since I started playing the game.
Let's just say 2A Rauk. I think that's my favorite. I love group attack effects. For the longest time, I loved Tark. I'm like the lead ambassador for the hashtag Bark for Tark. And 2A Rauk just brought that in spades, so I'm really into that.
My favorite rune set is probably Violent. Very cliche, but I love taking extra turns.
I love Violent. I feel like Violent gives this game a cool twist, and if there was no Violent, everyone would just be ruining via speed.
And I like Swift because they're fast, but I don't have many fast Swift runes.
Swift because I like to take the first turn and control my enemies.
Are there any other sets other than Swift for me?
My favorite rune set is Vampire.
Probably Will, because I'm a very scared player, so I like to start the battle extremely protected with immunity so no one does anything to me.
My best set is probably Swift. It's part of my RT cleave comp.
What is my best rune? I feel like Seppi would know that better than me. Hold on.
Hello.
Seppi,
Yes.
dude, what is my best rune? What do you think my best rune is? Is it the slot 4 crit damage rune with like 30% attack and 30% defense?
No, that rune's bad.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why you like that rune. She's just fat, but she's not good.
Which rune is my best?
It's either 3 or 5, I forget. It's the one on Hathor.
My slot 5, Swift, 31 speed. The rest of the rune is not that good. I had to jam some HP here and there, but it's pretty fast.
My best RTA memory? It's a split. Okay, so I bet Motion said this, but for the opposite reason. It's probably his least favorite. It might be when I quad resisted his Hathor
I AoE sleeped Evan,
with no resist lead, no will runes,
and he quad resisted my 90% accuracy Hathor.
just flat quad resist.
Since I haven't played that much RTA, my best memory has to be obviously on my first victory day, which was when I was practicing with Seppi on stream.
My best RTA memory was beating Shambi for the first time because I learned Summoner's War from him.
The best one for sure is a player that I really respect and is probably even better than me in RTA. So beating him one of the first times with a random monster was incredible. Was defeating Come to a Smoke with Lapis. Let's see if he remembers.
What's up?
Yo, Moke, what up? You remember that time that we played RTA and I picked Lapis?
Yeah, okay. I think I remember.
You remember what happened?
I think I remember losing that match, yeah.
I'm glad you have good memory, dude. I think that's my favorite RTA match of all time. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it made me kind of realize that nap knives aren't everything.